Hey, what's going on? It's your boy, the Dean. Let's go ahead and chop it up about part 3. Now, part 3, when you know that you got something going on, is that we already talked about the guys hating on you. We already talked about the women having certain thoughts about you. But then there is this one, and this is the couples. You see, the thing that you are going to notice in your breakthrough is that you are going to attract a lot of women that are in relationships. Most women go out seeking real men, and sometimes they have these things called love goggles. And when they get with somebody, they love who that person is, they love what he's about, but they realize there are things about him that are not attractive. He doesn't have these manly traits. So one of the biggest problems that you're going to have to know that you're really getting this correct is when the married women, the women that are in relationships, are going to start to be more flirtatious. Maybe you'll get a text message, or maybe you'll get a Facebook hit. You know, I'm telling you, these are breakthroughs. Like, you might be minding your own business. You might go into a Facebook or Instagram, I don't know, any of these chat things, and then all of a sudden you might say something totally different and totally opposite of what everybody else is saying, and those things are going to begin to intrigue other women. See, the thing that a lot of guys don't see is that these women out there, they always got their ear to the ground, and they're watching everything that these guys do, from the way you text, what you say in your text, and how you stand by your own principles. These women look to those things. So how do you know you get a breakthrough? Because when you start to get married women and married women in relationships, they start to try to talk to you and seek you out. That's when you know you got your breakthrough. Because guess what? They don't care. The thing about all women is they want a real man at the end of the day. Now, this part is not going to be a long one, not as long as the final part, but you've got to understand, you've got the women, you've got the men, and then you've got the couples. So these are coming in all different directions. But once you begin to see these things, that's when you know you're on your way to greatness, because a lot of guys have no idea how deep this thing is. They think it's just about a bunch of going on YouTube and watching a few videos and then they can be a motherfucking man. This thing has so many layers to it. The game has so many intricacies. Fuck it. Let me just say layers. Fuck. It's so many layers. All right. There's so many layers to this shit that you don't understand. But I want to talk on the next one about this is just as great as the guys, because we got to break those guys down, because what they don't know is that they're doing the most of the work for us. We'll talk more about the 98, because we talked about the guys on the first part, but we got to talk about a very special set of guys. All right, let's go.